Ladies and gentlemen, memories are a tricky thing. They can lift you up or weigh you down. They can be the spark that fuels your fire or the chains that hold you back. But make no mistake, memories are powerful. They remind us where we've been, what we've survived, and just how much we are capable of. The good ones, oh, they're sweet, aren't they? The laughter of loved ones, the victories you fought for, the moments where life felt just right. Those memories are the treasures we hold close, the fuel that keeps us pushing forward. But then there's the other side, the painful memories, the ones that haunt you, the ones that make your chest tight and your soul weary. They hurt, they linger, but they also teach. Every scar, every setback, every heartbreak, it all carries a lesson. And it's up to you whether you let that pain break you or build you. Our past experiences, both joyful and painful, define who we are and who we become. Life is a collection of moments, a journey woven together by the threads of our experiences, each one shaping our thoughts, our choices, and our destiny. The past is not just something we leave behind, it lives within us, influencing the way we see the world, the way we love, and the way we rise after falling. Joyful memories are like light. They remind us of happiness, of love, of moments when life felt easy and full. The laughter of childhood, the warmth of family gatherings, the exhilaration of success. These experiences create a foundation of hope. They teach us what it feels like to be whole, to be loved, to be seen. They shape our confidence, our expectations, and our dreams. A child who is encouraged will grow into an adult who believes in possibilities. A person who has known deep friendship will seek out meaningful connections. Joy is more than just a feeling. It becomes a guide, reminding us of what truly matters, of what is worth fighting for. But pain is a different kind of teacher. The losses, the failures, the betrayals, the heartbreaks. These are the moments that leave marks, the ones we often wish we could erase. Yet, as much as they hurt, they shape us in ways nothing else can. Pain forces us to grow. It makes us stronger, wiser, more resilient. A person who has faced rejection learns perseverance. Someone who has known struggle develops empathy. The wounds of the past become the lessons of the future. The most powerful people are not those who have never suffered, but those who have turned their suffering into strength. Every scar carries a story. The mistakes we regret, the roads we wish we had taken, the words 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 we wish we had taken. The words we wish we had taken. All of it plays a role in who we are. We are not just shaped by what happened to us, but by how we responded. Some allow their past to define them in chains, never moving beyond their pain, forever trapped in the echoes of yesterday. Others take that same pain and use it as fuel, turning adversity into motivation, turning heartbreak into wisdom. The difference is choice. No experience is wasted. The joyful moments remind us why life is beautiful. The painful ones teach us how to survive it, and together they form the essence of who we are. We carry every moment with us, but we are not bound by them. We are given the power to take everything we've been through, the love, the loss, the victories, and the lessons, and use it to shape the person we choose to become. The hardest memories carry the greatest lessons, pushing us toward growth. Painful moments, no matter how much we wish to avoid them, are often the most profound teachers in life. These experiences carve into us, reshaping who we are and what we believe. They challenge our strength, test our resilience, and force us to confront truths we might have ignored. While joy and success bring happiness, it is hardship that brings transformation. The struggles we endure have the power to mold us into wiser, stronger, and more compassionate individuals. Pain demands change. It does not allow us to remain still. When we are hurt, when we fail, when we lose something or someone we love, we are faced with a choice. Either we break under the weight of it or we rise, learning from the experience. The greatest lessons often come wrapped in suffering. The loss of a loved one teaches us the value of time and the depth of love. Betrayal teaches us about trust, about setting boundaries, about the importance of choosing the right people. Failure, no matter how devastating, teaches us persistence, patience, and the truth that success is built on lessons learned from falling short. Adversity reveals our strength. Many people do not realize how much they are capable of until they are tested. It is in the darkest moments that resilience is born. A person who has never struggled may lack the depth that hardship brings. But those who have walked through fire, who have faced pain head-on, emerge with a new understanding of themselves and the world around them. The hardest memories strip away illusions, forcing us to see things clearly. They expose our weaknesses, but in doing so, they give us the opportunity to grow stronger. Pain changes our perspective. It shifts the way we see the world, the way we interact with others, and the way we move forward. The lessons we gain from difficult experiences often deepen our empathy. Someone who has suffered understands the suffering of others. They become more patient, more understanding, more willing to lend a helping hand. Hardships remind us that life is unpredictable, that comfort is not guaranteed, and that growth often comes at a price. But through that price, we gain wisdom that cannot be taught in any other way. Growth is never easy. It requires discomfort, struggle, and sometimes heartbreak. But in those moments of difficulty, we become more than we were before. Every scar carries a lesson. Every painful memory holds wisdom. And while we may not wish to relive those moments, we cannot deny their power in shaping us. Strength is not born from ease. It is forged through hardship. The hardest memories, though painful, are gifts in disguise, pushing us forward, making us better, and preparing us for what lies ahead. Beautiful moments remind us of love, laughter, and the light in our lives. These moments are the jewels that shine through the everyday struggles, the fleeting flashes of brilliance that make life worth living. They are the times when everything feels right, when the weight of the world lifts and we are reminded of the goodness that still exists in the world. Whether it's a shared smile with a friend, the warmth of a hug from a loved one, or a quiet evening spent in peace, these moments serve as reminders of the beauty in both the simple and the extraordinary. Love in its purest form is the heartbeat of these beautiful moments. It is the bond between two people who understand each other without words. The unspoken connection that runs deeper than time or distance. Love is the force that lifts us in our darkest hours, offering comfort when we feel alone, joy when we feel empty, and hope when we think all is lost. A glance across the room at someone who cares, a shared memory, a hand held in silence. These moments remind us of what truly matters. Love is not just something we experience, it's something we live. And when love touches our lives, it ignites a spark that fills us with a warmth we carry with us long after the moment has passed. Laughter, too, is a powerful light in our lives. It is the sound that brings us together, a universal language that transcends barriers and connects us in a shared sense of joy. There is something undeniably beautiful about the way laughter can fill a room, creating a sense of unity and belonging. It is a reminder that no matter the trials we face, there is always room for joy, always space to find humor, even in the most trying of times. Laughter lightens the heart, eases the soul, and connects us to the present moment. In laughter, we are reminded of the joy of being alive, of the absurdity and wonder that comes with simply existing. The light in our lives often shines brightest in these beautiful moments. It is not the blinding, overwhelming light that we sometimes expect, but a softer, subtler glow, that comes from the people we love, the places we go, and the things that bring us peace. It's in the quiet moments of reflection, the shared experiences that create lasting memories. It's in the sunlight filtering through a window, the sound of birdsong in the morning, the first cup of coffee shared with a friend, or the peaceful solitude of a walk at sunset. These moments don't demand attention, but they hold the power to heal, to bring clarity, and to restore our sense of balance. When life gets overwhelming, when the challenges seem insurmountable, it is these beautiful moments that ground us. They remind us of who we are, where we've been, and where we're going. They are the quiet reminders that life, despite its hardships, is still full of wonder, still full of love, still full of light. And it is these moments that we should hold dear, cherish, and carry with us as we face whatever comes next. Holding on to pain can chain you down, but letting go sets you free. It's easy to become attached to the pain we carry, to allow it to define us and shape our decisions. After all, pain is real, it's tangible, and it's something we feel deeply. But the longer we hold on to it, the more it starts to control us, to weigh us down like a burden we never intended to carry. We cling to our wounds, thinking that by holding on, we're protecting ourselves, but in reality, we are only holding ourselves back. When we hold on to pain, we allow it to dictate our future. It colors the way we see the world and the way we interact with others. It creates walls around our hearts, making it harder to trust, to love, to experience joy. Every time we think about that painful moment, that betrayal, that loss, we relive it. We allow it to echo through our thoughts, shaping our current reality. The more we focus on the hurt, the deeper the wound becomes, until it's all we can see. Holding on to pain becomes a form of self-imprisonment, locking us in a cycle of negativity and regret. But the truth is that pain, while real, is not a part of us unless we allow it to be. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean excusing the hurt, nor does it mean we erase the memory of the experience. Letting go is a choice. It's the decision to stop letting the past control our present and future. It's the willingness to free ourselves from the chains of anger, resentment, or sorrow so we can move forward with a clearer, lighter heart. Letting go is not about dismissing the pain. It's about acknowledging it, learning from it, and then setting it down so we no longer carry its weight. Releasing pain creates space for healing. When we let go, we stop holding on to what is no longer serving us. That space opens up for new possibilities, new experiences, and new opportunities. It allows us to move forward, to grow, to evolve. Without the burden of pain, we are freer to live fully, to embrace the beauty of the present moment without constantly looking over our shoulder at the past. It's in this freedom that we find the strength to thrive, to rebuild, and to find happiness once again. When we let go of pain, we reclaim our power. We stop letting our past define our future. We stop allowing someone else's actions or our own mistakes to dictate who we are and what we can become. Instead, we take back control, not of the past, but of how we choose to respond to it. Letting go isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It's the courage to step into the unknown, to trust that there is more waiting for us, and to believe that we are worthy of happiness, peace, and love. Letting go is not an easy process, and it's one that takes time. But once we make the decision to release the pain, we begin the journey toward true freedom. In that freedom, we find ourselves, our peace, and the ability to live the life we deserve. Let the past inspire you, not confine you. Turn memories into motivation. The past, with all its twists and turns, is a powerful force. It holds the experiences that shaped us, the triumphs that fueled our dreams, and the failures that taught us invaluable lessons. But far too often, people allow the past to become a prison. They let the mistakes, regrets, and heartaches trap them in a place of stagnation, unable to move forward because they are stuck in what has already happened. The past can be a tool for growth, but only if we choose to view it not as a cage, but as a foundation for the future. Every memory, whether joyful or painful, carries a lesson, and it's up to us to extract that lesson and use it to drive us forward. Success is not just about what we achieve in the present. It's about how we use the lessons of the past to inform our future actions. The mistakes we've made, the doors that were closed, and the past that didn't lead where we thought they would, all have something to teach us. Instead of letting these moments weigh us down, we can use them to fuel our next steps. The key is not to focus on what went wrong, but on what we learned from it and how we can do better next time. Think about the moments in your past when you felt defeated, when life didn't turn out the way you wanted. The natural instinct might be to dwell on those moments, to let them dictate how you see yourself. But what if you shifted that perspective? What if you looked at each setback as a stepping stone, as a chance to build resilience, strength, and wisdom? When you turn those memories into motivation, you are no longer a victim of your past. You become the architect of your future. You take what was painful and use it as the fire that propels you forward instead of allowing it to keep you anchored in a place of regret. There's power in taking ownership of your past and acknowledging it and then using it as a springboard for change. The past doesn't have to be something that holds you back. It can be the driving force behind your transformation. The courage to keep moving after failure, the strength to rise after a fall, and the wisdom to navigate life's challenges are all embedded in the experiences you've lived through. Each time you choose to get back up, you reinforce your capacity to grow and evolve. Every victory, no matter how small, is a reflection of your journey. Every challenge you've overcome has built a part of the person you are today. Instead of feeling confined by those experiences, let them remind you of your resilience. Let the memories of those moments inspire you to reach higher, to push further, and to become the person you've always wanted to be. The past is a treasure chest of lessons waiting to be unlocked. It's not a place to live in, but a place to learn from. By choosing to see it as a source of inspiration, you transform the weight of your memories into the fuel that drives your future. Let the stories of yesterday empower you. Let them ignite your passions. And let them remind you that no matter what you faced, the best chapters are still to come. You can't change the past, but you can decide how it shapes your future. You can let regret eat you alive, or you can take that pain and turn it into purpose. You can drown in sorrow, or you can rise like a phoenix from the ashes of your past. Memories are beautiful. Memories are painful. But most of all, memories are proof that you've lived. So honor them, learn from them, but never let them hold you back. The past is done. The future, that's still yours to write. Now go make some memories worth remembering.